Hello, everyone. This is Kabir, the analyst, and this topic just can't be avoided anymore. Just can't. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not liked because he's a black quarterback. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Sorry, my voice. It sounds like I'm about to actually cry. I'm not. It's just I'm under the weather, but we're going to talk about it. It took me all this time, I tried to come up with, every excuse. I was a victim of it, Maybe Jalen Hurts not like because the Alabama thing. A dual threat quarterback. Technically never won, but I say Steve Young. Patrick Mahomes is more dangerous. The reason why they think they're going to lose because his ankle, and they believe he's not going to be mobile. Look at almost every quarterback in the league. They are semi-mobile. There's really no traditional Tom Brady or Peyton Manning coming into the league like that. So this matchup finally let me see the light. And the reason why is because there's literally a poll going around. Who would you rather start a franchise with? Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy? I can use the same stuff they was using against Jalen Hurts against Brock Purdy. The cupcake schedule. Got a team around you. Got the best defense in the league. Got a great offensive line. You got offensive weapons. You got Christian McCaffrey. None of those are knocks on Brock Purdy. Know what they saying? He can read the field well. He know how to make the throws. He don't put his team in danger. Everything is because of Brock Purdy. Now I'll say, well, why that can't be for Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts was out. We went 0-2. But when he come back, we win, and we win again. He's 14-1 this year as a starter. He took a 4-win team, turned them into a 9-win team. Why wouldn't you want to start a franchise with Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy? Jalen Hurts is 24. I think Brock Purdy is 23. I'm just saying. And then they go back to the dual threat quarterback thing. I'm like, well, Brock Purdy is mobile a bit. I mean, he don't run like Jalen Hurts. But what makes him dangerous is that he could keep a drive going. Nah, it just ain't the same. That's what they tell me. And then I just start asking more and more questions to like the masses, people I know. And I'm like, they tell me dual threat quarterbacks never won. But I'm like, Russell Wilson won. Nah, it just blanket excuses. Nah, Russell Wilson was a good thrower then. He had Marshawn. It's just a bunch of excuses. I'm like, okay. What about Steve Young? He's white and he was mobile. Well, that's different. Steve Young had an arm and this and that. Okay, I believe Jalen Hurts have an arm. They's like, well, to be honest, black quarterbacks just don't win Super Bowls. So I'm like, well, Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl, but he's half white. Is he really full black? That's what they tell me. Well, okay. Russell Wilson. Is Russell Wilson African American? I'm like, there it is. There it is, man. He's going through the stereotypes of a black quarterback. And the stereotypes of a black quarterback, yeah, they exciting. They will win you games, but they would never go deep into the playoffs. They're using that stereotype against Lamar Jackson. They're using the stereotype against Jalen Hurts, who's in the NFC Championship game. You hear guys like Chris Sims that say Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts, a better passer. That's utterly ridiculous. You got other guys at other media companies saying, like I said, Brock Purdy over Jalen Hurts. And Brock Purdy has a sample size of 7 games. When we won 7 in a row, they said, nah, it's a fluke. Y'all only played cupcake teams, but we 7-1 against winning teams. And, and it's overwhelmingly people saying Brock Purdy over Jalen Hurts. At some point, you got to put respect on Jalen Hurts' name. He's an MVP candidate, literally an MVP candidate. He's a finalist. He's a finalist on the list. We talking about a second team All Pro quarterback. You got to put some respect on his name. You got to. You got, and I'm gonna get into Craig Carter. I own everything I love. I never heard of this dude. Never heard of this dude. One day, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I turned on my TV to watch what the national media talking about because my favorite content creators didn't come out with a video yet. It's early in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see what Nick Wright and these guys got to say. I turned to the show. I'm like, who is this guy? And second, why is he talking spicy about the Eagles losing 2 times in a row? It was around that time. Like, I don't know this dude. I had no idea who Craig Carton was. All I just seen him was on the national TV and he had Greg Jennings beside him. And everybody saying that show is trash. Waste of time. Waste of a show. Waste. But Jalen Hurts numbers, out of this world and missed 2 games. Jalen Hurts won the playoff game. They said Brock Purdy's 2-0. Jalen Hurts is 1-1. Jalen Hurts last year had, I don't want to say terrible team, but not the best team. And we went up against a Super Bowl contender team. Brock Purdy played the Seahawks and the Cowboys that beat themselves. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real, man. Like I said, sad. It's sad, man. They truly think Jalen Hurts is not going to win because of the color of his skin. And I hate topics like this because it's just it's a circular conversation. Like, we know racism is real. We know black quarterbacks get stereotyped. We know these things. But I'm like, maybe Jalen Hurts changed the mold. Fortunately, he's going to go through the same thing. He won the Super Bowl. They're going to ask him to do it again. They're going to ask him to do it 5 times in a row. If he don't do it 5 times in a row, then black quarterbacks ain't good. I'm telling you, man. That's why I hate conversations like this, because it's just around and around. It's a circle, it's a circle, it's a circle, and a circle. No matter what he do, it's still not enough. Jalen Hurts won a playoff game. You can't do it. He did it. Well, that was the Giants. Okay. Jalen Hurts, can you win the NFC East? Did it. Jalen Hurts, can you do this? Did it. Jalen Hurts, with those weapons you got, you should be an MVP. He did that. You got to win the Super Bowl. That's a ridiculous request. Don't ask that of Aaron Rodgers, who only got 1 Super Bowl. Then ask that of Phillip Rivers, who have no Super Bowls. Gotta keep it real, man. Gotta keep it real. I'm sorry. Josh Allen, dual threat. Don't ask that of him. He's getting a little bit of criticism now. And I hate to put white against black, but come on. You can't be serious. You can't be serious while this guy is being disrespected going against Brock Purdy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man, about this? I hate I had to make this video, but some things might never change. And I'm not even this... I'm not even this type of dude. Let me say that. To talk about black, white, discrimination, none of this BS. But in this case, it is true. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.